What's good, YouTube? It's YGO Mafia with the second place UDS Qualifier. You got our boy Duke Ma here. Alright, man, what you play today?
I played Salamangreat. I was gonna play Sky Striker today, but a very good friend of mine, Ahmed, said I was really good with the deck, so I just sticked with this, and it turned out pretty good. My matchups were 2 Orcus. I got a round 1 bye because the guy wasn't ready with his deck. Crazy guy, man. And then, so 2 Orcus, 2 Sky Striker, and then 1 mirror match, but the mirror match was just too easy. So for my deck list, I played 3 Gazelle. You always want to see Gazelle. I don't know how people are going to play this deck in OCG anymore because of the ban list, but we'll find out if it happens here. 2 Spinny. You only need 2 Spinny because it's like a brick if you only have 1, and that's how I lost my last game because I only had 1 in my hand, and I had no extenders. 3 Foxy. If you don't have Gazelle, Foxy is pretty good too. 1 Lady Debug for just for like Stratos. 1 Jack Jaguar. Jack Jaguar is just a recycling. I feel like if they even banish Jack Jaguar, someone banished my Jack Jaguar today. Also played against Infernoid. It didn't stop me at all because I like their monsters don't do anything. 1 Falco. Falco is, I use the second effect most of the time today because I want Gazelle back in my hand so I can play next turn. Because I would like miss timing for Sunlight Wolf or something. I don't know. For hand traps, 3 Phantasme. Phantasme is really good right now for the mirror match, Orcus. I don't know what other decks. I think that's it right now. Oh, Thunder Dragons are pretty good too. 3 Effect Veilers. And 3 Ash. I think this is the best hand trap that I ran right now because it just stops people from playing, like Orcus, Sky Striker, Pendulums. Silent Mining. Silent Mining is just for consistency. You want to see Gazelle, so this is like another Gazelle in a way. But going second, I would take these out because I feel like there's other cards that are better to use. Because I used to play no Silent Mining when it came out because we broke boys out here. 3 Circle. It's self-explanatory. I run Cyclone instead of Twin Twister because Twin Twister is a neg-1. I feel like this is better, and also it's just like it like breaks boards easier. Because for like Sky Striker, you banish so they can't draw 1 off engage. 1 Sanctuary, you don't need more than 1. 1 Upstart for consistency. 3 Call by the Grave. You need to run this for combo decks. 3 Impermanence. This is really good. Also, the second effect is pretty good too. Because if you just like, if they just set like Imperial Order or like there only could be 1, you just flip it and target a random monster on their field. And then it's negated. Like you can just break their board. Yeah, like the column's negated. 2 Rage, 1 Roar. If you have a Rage in your hand, you just search Roar. It's vice versa. Have a Roar, you search Rage. And like for this deck, you want to see your back row a little bit because you just don't want to make Mirage Stallion, Sunlight Wolf, and Jack Jaguar.
Did you like the double rage?
I love double rage. Having double rage is like insane.
You don't miss the other roar?
No, you don't need another roar because you're running impermanence. That's like even sometimes when I have this, I just search rage and like this is like a roar to me.
Okay.
So it's pretty good.
Alright. Side or extra first?
I'll do extra first.
Oh.
Kevin gave me these cards, so shout out to Kevin. He gave me this one. He from Japan. You know, love you. 1 Mirage Stallion. You don't need more than 1. 3 Balinks. Self-explanatory. 3 Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf is like the best extra deck card for you to recycle, and also it's just standard to make Sunlight Wolf. 2 Helio. If you need 3, you're playing this deck wrong. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. You sometimes you want to get rid of like some people when at the UDS will play Necro Valley or like back row heavy deck.
Mystic
so this
Mine.
is well, you can't really Mystic Mine if you only have the. Actually, you can. because today when I was playing against a Mystic Mine or a Sky Striker, they had Ray and Shizuku. I had Jack Jaguar and Sunlight Wolf, so I just made this. I broke Mystic Mine and like I just killed them that turn. One Ning. I didn't play Borload or Transcode or Update because this just outs like any card, basically. And also, Justin and Eric told me to play this because it's better.
And was it good today or?
It was really good because they can't chain. They can chain on activation, but not to when you actually send it. It's like Dingrisu, so it's pretty good. One Hida, you need this. Well, you don't really need this. It's like it's really nice to have against like mirror matches, or even some Orcus decks that run Ash. Starving Venom. I haven't made this today. No Thunder Dragons. Violet Chimera.
Did you use it on like any?
What is it called? Orcus? or
Orcus.
anything?
Super Poly is not good. I don't think it's good for Orcus because I'd rather have space for Lancia than Super Poly. Abyss Dweller. This is just a blow up for Salamangreat and Orcus and Thunder Dragons. For side deck, I play one Scythe. This is really good against Orcus and Salamangreat. When you're going second with Salamangreat, you can still side this in and they can't play. And so it gives you the turn to like make your board, break their board, and also like damage them. 3 Lancia. This is just for Thunder Dragons and Orcus. Cause so what happened? I played against an Orcus today. I had this, one Ash and one Imperm. I Impermed their Mermaid, but they had Harp in the grave. So I used this before they could activate Harp. And then they summoned...
That was me.
Yeah, that was you.
That was fucked up, man.
And then they used half their life points to summon
Destrudo.
Destrudo and made a Bardock, or Bardiche, right? And I also had like another negate, and I just negated it, and he just scooped after that. This card, DD Crow, some people don't like it. I know most of my friends don't like it in this meta. I think it's really good against a lot of decks right now. You use it against Orcus to target maybe Nightmare or Dingrisu. Thunder Dragons, you use it to, I don't know, it depends on the situation. Thunder Dragons, I haven't played it a lot, so it's hard to say.
So, like, don't they get their effects when they're banished?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't use it, right?
Okay.
So sometimes I wouldn't even side DD Crow in against Thunder Dragons, but I haven't played too much with it. This is the card I would side with Thunder Dragons and Salamangreat. And never Orcus, because you just don't need it. You want to see Scythe somehow, so use this, or Lancia. So I side Twin Twister instead of Red Reboot or Evenly Match, because if you get rid of their back row and instead of using Evenly Match, because Evenly Match is at end of battle phase, like you can't kill them that turn and they still have a chance to survive, and you don't want that to happen. One IO screwed me over today because I used it. I used Silent Mining and I was like, oh yeah, it's negated, so I just lost my like Spinny and I couldn't get Gazelle and I just lost that game because of it. But it's still a good card if you just remember that it affects you too. It's not anti-frig. And yeah, shout out Tyler Doan for coming with me.
Of course.
I love him. Shout out Justin, Ahmed, and Eric, because they taught me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I played in the Fire Fist format, and that's like, I don't know, 3 years ago.
That's good time, man. A while ago. I don't know how long it was. And now
Lynx came out, and I didn't know how it was. And I just grinded out how to play with them, and they just taught me how to play. Shout out to Kevin for hooking up cards when I needed it. Love you. But yeah, that's basically... Oh, and Asan. Don't forget Asan, because he taught me how to play too. Okay. Even though he called me retarded, but it's okay.
Alright,
I love him.
Okay, congrats on your
Thank
second
you.
place at UDS Qualifier, man.
Yeah.
Bye.